Hi, boys and girls. I wanted to read a story to you today. It's actually an informational book, nonfiction, so it is going to teach us something. And the title of this book is Let's Explore the Stars. So I bet you can already guess that the topic of this book is stars. We'll have to see what the main idea is as I'm reading, see if you can think about that. But at the end of our reading, we should also have a schema that is a little bit bigger about stars, a few new facts. All right, let's go ahead and start. Let's Explore the Stars by Walt K. Moon. I'm going to read the heading first. Stars glow. Stars are huge balls of gas. There are billions of stars in outer space. Stars grow bright. Oh, I'm going to go back and check that because it's not a GR. It's not an R blend. It's an L blend. So I'm going to say stars glow brightly. That makes sense. They give off light and heat. Stars shine for a long time. They last for billions of years. The sun is a star. This is an important fact. It is the closest star to Earth. I'm going to reread that page because I think that's really important. The sun is a star. It is the closest star to Earth. Why do you think Earth needs the sun? I want you to pause the video for a minute, and I want you to try to answer that question. You can talk to an adult. You can think about it in your head. You can say it out loud, but think about, why does Earth, which is the planet we live on, why does it need the sun? What does it get from the sun? When you're done, go ahead and unpause, and I will continue reading. Hopefully, let's go back for a minute. Hopefully you mentioned something like the sun gives us light, the sun gives us heat, all of which we need to live on our planet and to be safe on our planet. We can see stars in the night sky. People use telescopes to see them even better. There's a picture of the telescope right there. So stars are something that we usually see in a night sky. Stars move across our sky. This is because Earth spins. And we've talked about Earth is the thing that is moving, even though it seems like the sun sometimes moves or the stars sometimes. We think about that, or we think that is actually the Earth that is moving. We can see shapes and patterns in the stars. These are called constellations. You may have some schema for constellations. Constellations are groups of stars that make up pictures. The Big Dipper is one of them. All right. Can you find the Big Dipper? Look at the page, pause it for a minute, see if you can find those stars that make a picture. Why do you think it's called the Big Dipper? You can come back to the book when you're done. Think about it. You can talk to an adult. You can think about it in your head. You can just talk about it out loud. Other constellations look like people. This one is called Orion. It looks like a hunter with a shield. Have you seen any other constellations? Actually, you know what? Miss Blanca's going to go back because I realized that I did not say that right. So I'm going to go back and reread this. One is called Orion. It looks like a hunter with a shield. Yeah, sometimes readers have to go back. And as I was looking at that word, I was like, that's not right. So I don't just keep reading. I have to go back and I have to fix it. A group of stars is called a galaxy. Stars have many galaxies. Together, they make up the universe. Where is the nearest star? And here we have kind of a diagram. Here's our Earth. It's labeled. This is called a label. So I know which one is Earth. And then I see sun, and I see the label showing me where the sun is. Now I want to go down and read the caption. The sun is the star that is nearest to our planet. It brings heat and light to Earth. Okay. All right, and then here's a picture, a glossary. We've talked about glossaries before. You know that if I was not sure what one of these words meant, I can check it in the glossary and it would give me what's called a definition, or it would tell me what these words are all about. All right, so we're going to stop, but before I do that, I want to give you an assignment. We have been talking about a lot of objects or things that we see in the sky. We've talked about the sun, we've talked about the moon, and now we've learned a little bit about stars. I want you to go and get your weekend journal, even though we're not going to do some weekend writing. It's the green journal, and I want you to find a clean page, or I should say a clean line. Go ahead and maybe skip, leave a blank line, and then start to write. Here's what I want you to write in your journal about this. I want you to decide what you think the best object in the sky is, and we're going to write an opinion sentence about it. So think about whether you think the sun is the best, the moon is the best, or the stars are the best. And then what you have to do is come up with one reason. We're not going to write 4 sentences, but I want you to write one reason why you chose that as being the best. So your sentence is going to be, I think the, and you put in what your opinion is the best object in the sky because, and then you write your reason. I've written out the sentence starter on Google Classroom so that it's there. You don't have to try to remember it. It's there for you. When you're done with that, I do want you to go to Seesaw, take a picture, and read your opinion sentence to me. I want to know what you think. Okay. All right.